Hey, what's up? Welcome back to one of my videos. My name is Myron. Want to say what's up to all my people over at Love and Relationships. If those of you who are not connected to the Love and Relationships group on Facebook, you need to get there. That group is blowing up. They're probably at 15,000 members and gonna hit probably about 20,000 before the month is out. You need to see what all the buzz is about in that group, Love and Relationships. You can follow me there and see some of my comments as well in that group. They are blowing it up over there. So I'm excited about that group. Want to get into this particular topic. Remember, ladies and guys, we're talking about the uncut, raw feelings of a man's heart, relationships, love, sex, marriage, even church, even jobs, even life. We're dealing with all the issues, things that a woman needs to know. So let's get right into it. I want to talk about one of the things that often women lose men at. That's right, you lose men. Obviously, this is not every man, but we want to tell you how a lot of men feel about bedtime. So let's talk about that really quick. Listen, ladies, if you have children, if you've been a single mother and you're connecting with a man, if you're married, or even if you are married and you have children together already, listen, bedtime for a man is a big deal. If a man comes home from work and it's toys all over the house, it's chaos, the kids have no bedtime in sight, they're going to bed around 11 o'clock and midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning, they're on their cell phones, they're on their laptops in their bedroom, you're fussing with them, clothes everywhere. Look, this is not cool for a man. Okay, a lot of times the men are not going to express their feelings about this, and there's other reasons why they won't, and we're going to be talking about those feelings, but that's why we're addressing some of their feelings here on this particular video, just to be straight up with you ladies and even the guys as well. So look, a guy wants to be intimate with a woman. He wants to give her what she needs in the bedroom emotionally as well. One of the things that's a big deal I hear a lot from the women female community is that women will say, you know what, after sex a man gets off and he just want to lay down. Well, what time is he having sex? And so that's a big deal for a guy. If a guy comes home, okay, or if a guy is around 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock at the latest, and he kind of feels things are winding down, and there's a progressive plan in place in your home to have those kids in the bed. Look, when it comes to TV shows and movies that come on cable networks or non-cable networks, they come on and they are considered R-rated or mature movies for a reason, because they assume children are in bed. This is a big deal for men. If it's 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night and your daughter or your son has their laptop out, fun pads and games, they got the Etch-a-Sketch out on the floor, crayons everywhere, it's hard to get that dude in the mood. He is not going to be interested in sexing you down. Now he's gonna have sex with you, but it's for him, a lot of men, it's just going to be a get off kind of thing, and he's going to lay down next to you and go to bed. For a man, he's got to have peace in his home. He's got to have order. If there's order in the home, and he knows that the kids can go to bed around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock or so, it's just you and him. Even if he's sitting in the living room and y'all are not saying anything, but he knows y'all are at peace and everything's cool, he gonna love you. And when he get in that bedroom, you gonna know it's a difference between a chaotic home versus a home that's got order, structure, and peace. You got to deal with those kids. Let me explain something to you. Here's a good example that I definitely think you should consider, especially you ladies. Listen, check this out. Think about Martin Luther King Jr. He had a movement inside of him. He had a vision of where he believed God was leading him, in a push to cause people to recognize the significance of equality. Okay, look at everything that he accomplished. This was stressful for him. Okay, dealing with prejudice, dealing with racism, dealing with the death threats. Listen, for a man, when he comes home, can you imagine how his wife, Coretta Scott King, can you imagine the home environment that she had to set for him so that he could just feel safe? Because within a few hours later, Dr. King was going back into a world to fight against lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, ladies, listen, there's a movement inside of your man. There's a movement inside of every man. But if that man cannot establish himself in peace and quiet, look, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. You want the best out of your man. It's a big deal when that man comes home and he wants to see peace. He wants to know it's quiet. He look, if he want to know that, the kids have gotten their stuff together for school. He wants to know, are the dishes done and the kids didn't argue and talk back to you about it, because all of this contributes to the man's ability to perform in the bedroom on the level that's going to be nurturing and emotionally satisfying to you. And it plays a part whether or not he just falling asleep, because a man's going to have his sex, whether or not you're going to give it to him, whether or not he's going to masturbate and look at pornography, or whether or not he's going to get a prostitute down the street. A man is going to get sex, and his desire is to get it from you, his wife, his woman, his girl, his SO or significant other. And the environment has to be conducive to that. So, ladies, I want to hear your thoughts about this. Do you agree? Fellas, I already know you agree, but I want to hear from you too. This is not all men, but this is most men. They really feel big about this particular topic. So listen, I want to hear your thoughts about this. Go ahead below. Tell me what you think about it as well. You can follow me at my Facebook page as well. You can also check out my comments where I am in Love and Relationships, the hottest group on Facebook, man. They are growing. I think they had like 2,000 new members over the last month or something like that. 200 members, new members just constantly coming in that group, and I just sit back and I'm thankful for that group. So I want you guys to check out that group and see what everybody's talking about. Also, my latest publication, I want you to read it, The Secrets That Wounded Men Keep. You need to read that book. So you can go to Love and Relationships. They got contests there where you can win a copy of that book as well. The Secrets That Wounded Men Keep. Talk to you later. See ya.